Hello, boys and girls, Mr. Linares again. And today, students will know that a fraction is part of a whole. Students will understand that fractions with the same denominators can be added, and students will be able to represent the addition of fractions using visuals. Here is an example of two fractions that need to be added. We have 1/3 plus 1/3. The way I like to do this, I like to model it, and I like using the fraction circle. I partition it three parts. Then I represent this one here, that 1/3 plus, I'm going to change the color, 1/3, 1 out of 3. So as you can see, boys and girls, we have 2 out of 3. Isn't that simple? I love fractions. All right, let's try something different. Let's try this fraction. 5/8 plus 2/8. Okay, just like I showed you before, I use fraction circles. I can use fraction circles or I can use a strip diagram. So what I like to do is I like to make me a nice little strip diagram, and I need to partition this into 8 parts, all right? So I'm gonna go half, now I have 2, then I'm gonna go half of those half, now I have 4, and let's see, let's go ahead and half of that. That gives me 8, okay? So now I'm going to shade 5 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That represents my first fraction. Okay. And you always shade the numerator. The denominator is never changes, it stays the same. Okay. So here we have 2. So I'm going to shade 2 yellow ones. Okay. So what's my total here, boys and girls? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 out of 8. Okay. One more problem, and we'll try to use both this time. Okay. On this fraction here, we have 3 out of 6 plus 3 out of 6. So I'm going to begin with a fraction circle. I'm going to partition it into 6 parts. Okay, here's 2. And normally when partitioned, I just like to make an X. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to shade the first fraction with the numerator of 3 out of 6 yellows. So I'm going to do 3 out of 6 yellows. Just like that, boys and girls. 3 out of 6 yellows. Boom, bada bing. Okay, the other fraction I'm gonna use blue. It's important that you should try to use different colors so that you can see your model, you can see your visual of it. Okay, then go ahead and count them all. This is 1 6 1 6 1 6. That gives me 3 6 1 6 1 6. 6. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 6 makes this one whole. That's an ugly number. Let me fix that again. There it is. That is one whole. Okay. Now let's try it as a strip diagram. I'm gonna make it into 6 equal parts. Oops, let's try that again. All right. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So let's partition it into thirds, and then half those thirds, and I should have 6 right there. And then we'll start with the yellow. We have 3 yellow. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And now we switch to blue because we're going to shade 3 blues. 1, 2, and 3. And that also shows me a complete. Oh, I have 6 out of 6 makes 1. All right, boys and girls, stay fantastic today, tomorrow, and forever. See you next time, boys and girls.